that place we met. Yeah, I've been feeling lost somewhere deep within. No, I can't turn back.
Next to me is the all-new Corvette Z06, and it's an absolute weapon, featuring the world's most powerful naturally aspirated V8, an insane 8,600 RPM redline, and on-track performance like you've never seen before from a Corvette. I can't wait to get behind the wheel and show you what this thing is all about. The term Z06 dates all the way back to 1963. It was a code for a more track-oriented option on the Corvette at the time. And it was also only for those in the know. Fast forward to 2022, and it means the more powerful, more aggressive, and more track-focused version of the C8. At the heart of the new Z06 is the LT6, a naturally aspirated 5.5-liter V8 that makes 670 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Thanks to its flat plane crank layout, the lightweight crankshaft allows this engine to rev to a glorious 8,600 RPM. The flat plane crank also means it sounds incredibly exotic. In fact, Chevy engineers worked on the exhaust note on this car for over 2 years, and the result is absolutely spectacular. In fact, it sounds more like a Ferrari V8 than modern-day Ferraris do. Now, thanks to its mid-engine layout, the Z06 is a superstar on track, but it also means more weight over the rear wheels, meaning 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. That's right, the new Z06 does 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. All right, listen to the Z06's startup. I'm not gonna rev the gas whatsoever. That is epic. We're gonna go ahead and put the car into track mode. There's a multitude of driving modes to choose from, everything from tour to sport to track, but track mode is the mode that you and I both wanna be in. Put the car into drive, switch to manual mode. Now, in a little bit, we're actually going to be going out on track at Pittsburgh International Raceway to really put the Z06 through its paces, but I wanna take it out on the street first to show you what it's like in the environment that you're most likely to be driving your new Z06. Instantly, when you get behind the wheel of the new Z06, it is readily apparent why they chose the naturally aspirated 5.5-liter LT6. The throttle response is instantaneous. In a world of cars going forced induction, hybridized, downsized boosted engines, having a naturally aspirated V8 that sounds this good and makes 670 horsepower is truly something special. Just listen to this. Unbelievable. Now, one of the shortcomings of the C7 Z06 was its gearbox. Well, no longer. Now we have an 8-speed dual clutch transmission that shifts lightning quick. Downshifts and upshifts are instantaneous, and honestly, it is a real highlight of this car. Matching that gearbox with a really responsive, high-revving 8,600 RPM redline V8 truly makes the driving experience phenomenal. And what I'm surprised is how easy and manageable the car is to drive. Now, it's 3.6 inches wider in terms of its track from the C8, so we've got much wider fender flares, which is readily apparent when you take a look at this car from the front, which means tons of grip. 275 millimeter tires in the front, 345s in the rear. How ridiculous is that? Despite the fact that it's rear-wheel drive, 670 horsepower, you can still put that power to the ground in a manageable way. Standard are 20-inch wheels in the front, 21s in the back. You can opt for optional carbon fiber wheels that save 41 pounds of unsprung mass. Makes a big difference in terms of handling. Now, the package you and I want is the Z07 package. It's an aero package, as well as some suspension work and tires. It comes with a massive spoiler, front dive planes, underbody effects, and all told, results in 734 pounds of downforce at 186 miles an hour. That is more downforce than a ZR1 with 8% less drag. Pretty impressive stuff. It also means the suspension is stiffer. The spring rates are 40% faster than a Z51 equipped C8. But at the same time, because we have MagneRide 4.0, it's really comfortable as well. Just driving this around town, you're not jarred over bumps, nothing like that whatsoever. It actually feels a lot more comfortable and refined in here than I was expecting a Z06 to feel. Interior-wise, improving upon the already fantastic C8 interior. No longer are Corvettes fast cars that have cheap plasticky interiors. It truly looks really nice in here. Nice customizable digital instrument cluster that changes based on what driving mode you're in. We've also got a nice multimedia system that's touchscreen, has PDR, which we'll use on the track, performance data recorder. Really cool. It's like having a built-in dash cam with performance data overlaid. So you can see your RPM, what speed you're going, what gear you're in. Really, really neat. Now there's 7 different colors to choose from in terms of interior colors, 3 different seat options in terms of increasingly more aggressive seating. You can also choose multiple different seat belt colors. Customizability in the car is pretty impressive. This engine is truly a masterpiece. Wow. I mean, it doesn't get much better sounding than that. You'd think this was a 458 Italia, except with more power and better technology, and it starts at 105 grand. If you can get one for MSRP, which probably is as lucky as winning the Powerball lottery, this car's value for the money is absolutely insane. As spec, this car sits at about $140,000. So there are a significant amount of options on this thing. But the responsiveness of that V8, coupled with the sound, coupled with the capabilities, 1.22 lateral G's of acceleration around turns. That is unreal. Now, because this car doesn't have the Z07 package, that means it comes on the standard Pilot Sport 4S tires. It's starting to pour rain right now, which is a bummer because I'm literally about to go out on track right now. And these tires perform a lot better in the rain. If you opt for the Z07 package, which provides significantly more performance and is worth it in my opinion, you get Cup 2R tires that are bespoke for this vehicle, ridiculous amount of grip, but if it does rain a lot in the area you live in, it's not going to be the best if you get caught in the rain. That being said, you can still make it home, and are you going to be driving quickly in your Z06 in the rain? Probably not. Hopefully not. That being said, because of that balanced chassis, because it is mid-engine, you can drive this thing spiritedly in the rain with success. All right, guys, we swapped over to a different Z06 to get out on track. Gonna do some lead follow laps to learn the new track. Then we're switching over to a Z07 package car. Experience a different configuration. The Corvette is so customizable, and I really like this tan interior. I think it suits the car well. The braking performance on this vehicle is really, really impressive. These are the standard brakes. Opt for the Z07 package, and you got 15.7-inch carbon rotors in the front, 15.4s in the rear. But even without the ceramics, stopping power is incredible, honestly. That linear power band and instantaneous throttle response is addicting. Well, unfortunately, we got rained out before I got the opportunity to drive the Z07 package. In a future video, we will definitely highlight some of the benefits. How crazy is this? The carbon fiber wheel option subtracts 1.5 seconds from their lap time on a 2-minute racetrack. Now, because of the reduction in weight, it's got slightly different suspension tuning and slightly different steering tuning as well. I had a blast with the new Z06. The power is a lot more controllable and manageable than I was expecting. The sound is insane, and the levels of grip are truly impressive. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.